What's up? Let's get into this push workout. So the first thing I'm doing is deconclave flies. Here's a little tip, as you can see. So when I'm going down, I make my fist into like almost like I'm about to do a punch. But when I'm coming up, I open my hands like I'm about to clap. Cool. But feeling strong. The 60s move easy. Try to get PR with the 65. All right. So that day I was feeling really strong. So 65 has been like my PR. I've always been getting able to get like 8 reps and then like 4 or 5. But that day I was able to get 10 straight, which means I have to go up on my next push workout. Another thing I do want to note out as well, sometimes y'all will see people push their elbows in more. Me personally, I just like to keep my elbows like to the side. Uh, just the way like Arnold and the old school bodybuilders did it. So that's what I want to look like. And so that's how I do it. That's just, you know. Okay, so after that, we went to some incline dumbbell presses. So after I hit the 65s, when I tell you I was drained, like drained. So I was struggling with the 60s, but we got it up, went through the set. This is how you get gains. You always got to push through. Another thing I do want to point out, like a little tip. So what I like to do is basically imagine like as if I could see the muscle tissue, and I try to stretch it. Okay, next we're going to do some tricep push downs. I like to go all the way up to about like the bottom of my chest and then come down, squeeze for about, a few seconds to really get that blood in there. Another thing I want to point out would be like the position I'm in. So it's hard to tell, but my feet, I like to have it about like shoulder width apart. I like to stand more upright so I could feel my whole chest. I don't like to bend over too much or stand up too much. It's got to be, I feel it more when I'm at like this perfect angle. So the first one was with the long handles that try to come out more. This one is the easy ball curl, and I'm just going to go straight down. This one I could do more weight with. Next, we'll get into my favorite for shoulders, the shoulder press. As you can see, when I come down, it's kind of hard to see, but I don't come directly straight down. I kind of like go forward a little bit towards my chest. It may not seem like it, but in this video, it's really like kind of hard to tell, but that's what I'm doing. Also, I see a lot of people kind of don't go down enough. What I would like to do is try to basically stop about my ear level and then push up. Then, of course, we have to finish it off with some dumbbell raises. These will humble anybody. All right. If you think you could just put the most weight up with dumbbell raises, you will be humbled. Anyone who do front or side lateral raises know like the difference between going from like a 20 and like a 30 is like picking up 1,000 pounds. It almost feels like.